Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to this show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Live, that is. Hey, yesterday I was talking all about uh, heading out for a little walk down to see my dad or visit my dad and then headed for Goodwill. We'll tell you all about that after we get the show started here. Got a friend out here that's going to be watching today, I'm sure. She's going to be making some comments because today's her birthday. Hey, Friday, June the 10th, 2020. Got happy birthday shout outs going out to Shakira Kinison. It's Sarah Kinison. There you go. Sarah Kinison, Marie, and Lieberman Williams. The Marie. Why does it say Marie and? It's not supposed to be and. Select and. Wake up. Select and. Choose 4. Go to sleep. Marie Ann Lieberman Williams. Now it's the Williams also added to it. And the one that'll be out here making the noise is Thumper, Lori Taylor, Thumper, Lori Moore, Thumper. She'll be out here, I'm sure, shouting about it. And then Gina Cornites Daniel. She will also probably be chiming in today sometime. But anyway, those are my birthday shout outs for today. And so we're all going to get a birthday song, ain't you? Ain't you ready for it? I said, hey, Gina. Hey, Lori. Hey, Marie. Hey, Sarah. Hey, yard, it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You're all so good looking to me today. I've got to wish you a happy birthday today. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the normal line, but that's okay. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Marie. Hey, Lori. Hey, Tina or Gina. Sorry. Hey, yeah, how did your birthday today? Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Hey, your happy birthday day today. All right, all right, all right. Glad y'all are having a happy, hopey y'all are having a happy birthday. Uh, all is well, all is good. I'm hoping because, well, that's the way to be on your birthday day. All righty then. Let's see, Thumper. That I said, Lori Taylor. I meant to say Thumper during the birthday song, but that's all right. Anyway, hey, how about them Shin Show friends? Those shout out folks, them folks that are Shin Show shout out people, likes, lovers, and care about the Shin Show. Mary Jalbuna, Bill Rogers, Doug Bell, Dina, Diana Gray, Sherry Williams Divine, and my Pokey pals, Julie Regot and Amanda S. Little. Those are the Shin Show shout out folks for today. Wake up, backspace, go to sleep. There we go. Got all them shout outs out there for today. Okay, hey, you know what? My nose just started itching. Mm. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Well, I'll tell you what, I went to take a nap there a little bit ago, and I set my alarm for 3:55 instead of 2:55. Y'all almost didn't get the Shin Show today, but I'll tell you, I woke up in time. Maintenance was here. He was doing some repairs in the bathroom there, put me on the new slide pole for my shower and whatnot. And so anyway, I had that going on, and well, whenever I got done, it was like, okay, it's time for the Shin Show. And so here we are. Boy, boy, boy. I'm so tired, man. Just can't tell you why I'm tired, but I am. I had the yawns and the sleeps. My eyes got heavy, and my my yawns got thicker, and my eyes got heavier. Yeah, I hope they don't go to sleep on you. Looks like weather forecast time for the St. Charles viewing area, and we're going to bring it to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church which is located at 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. That's right. Come on out Saturday, June the 18th for the meet and greet. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a fine time. Come on out, bring the kids, fire trucks, barbecued, hot dogs, hamburgers, soft drinks, and chips. Come on out and have some fun. All right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome to the public. It's we want to meet you and greet you and see about seeing you at the Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Just a welcome to the neighborhood. Don't you know? Don't you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. No, 5. There. 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Hey, you know what? I don't know what happened there. It jumped on into nighttime. Just the nighttime forecast. Should have been the daytime forecast too. But it wasn't, and I don't know why. I didn't bring it to you. It should have been, it should have been, it should have been true. All right. Well, hey, today it's kind of cloudy out there today. It's not really all that sunny. It's forecast. It's overcast. Temperatures are only hovering around 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are kind of southwest there at about, I don't know, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And so 83 degrees for today. Tonight's temperature, oops, I don't want that. Tonight's temperature is going to be, get rid of that. Yeah, tonight's temperature, showers early and then cloudy overnight. Low temperatures near 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. And so that's for today. Tomorrow, Saturday, June the 11th, sunshine in and clouds mixed together. High temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few clouds from time to time with low temperatures of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable, south to southwest at 5 miles per hour approximately. And then for Sunday, June the 12th, partly cloudy skies with a stray shower or thunderstorm possible. High temperatures of 97 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Few clouds with low temperatures of 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then let's see about Monday, June the 13th. Partly cloudy skies, that is. Partly cloudy skies with record high temperatures expected. Highs around 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Boy, you just wait. Think that's record high. Wait till you get to tomorrow, Tuesday. Partly cloudy skies with record high temperatures around 88 or 99 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Some clouds early will give way to generally clear conditions overnight. Low temperatures of 79 degrees Fahrenheit, south to southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then here it is, bam, looking for a mainly sunny sky, near record high temperatures of 100 degrees. Folks, that's not the heat index, that's the temperature. 100 degrees temperature on Tuesday, June the 14th. Boy. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. So maybe if you can stay in the shade, you might have a chance. Mostly clear skies overnight with low temperatures around 79 degrees Fahrenheit. South to southwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. 100 degrees. Boy. I can handle it. All right, generally sunny skies for Wednesday, June the 15th. High temperatures of 99 degrees Fahrenheit, winds southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mainly clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then that, my friends, will be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 day forecast for the St. Charles area. Hey, where's she at? I'm figuring Lori, well, she must be out celebrating her birthday. That's where she ought to be. Oh, Thumper is out of playing games. Happy. I said a happy birthday to you. I tell you, I don't know what you're going to do. Happy. All right. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, yeah. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church, not only do they have that wonderful event going on the 18th of this month, they've also got Sunday services at 11 a.m. in the morning. They've also got a Bible study on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and an hour of power prayer on Thursdays from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. So don't forget. Yesterday, boy, I tell you, I went from here to there. I went from the prayer, Bible study, not the Bible study, the prayer, hour of power prayer, and then went from there to see my dad. That's why the Shen show was a little uh, late in running or airing or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, went from there down to um, Frontier Home Healthcare. Actually, Frontier, not Home Healthcare. Went down to Frontier Rehab. That's what it's called, Rehab Center, and was down there and visiting with my dad, and we had a jolly good old time of just kind of sitting around. We watched a movie, and that was good. That was fun. That was fine. Uh, and then after that, I took off from there, and I rolled that wheelchair, power chair type device, all the way to Goodwill. And it's only about maybe half a mile down the road, so it wasn't that much. So I rolled that wheelchair down there, took a look see at Goodwill, didn't find anything. So I called my roommate and saw if he would come and pick me up. And so he did. Come pick me up, took me up, brought me home. So that was what happened there. I brought me home, my love. Out that's where I roam. Home alone. That's where I roam. I had to go home alone. So anyway, I got home and sat around there at the house, watched the rest of the movie I was watching with my dad. It was Terminator, or not Terminator, Transporter. They're one of the Transporter movie series. And I just picked up on that. It was a good movie. It was the first one. So it was the one where he finds the tries to break up the ring of the what are they, the Chinese uh, what's the ring, what's it a ring where they're transporting people from they're doing bad things to the Chinese people. Slave market, that's what it is. Chinese slave market, that's what he breaks up. And it was pretty good. Chance at a movie. We sat there and watched for quite a while. So that couldn't have been funner. And then what else did we did? We had a good old time. There was other things that we ended up doing too. After that, all the people down there were really nice to me. My mom kind of walked me around and introduced me to everybody, and everybody was just saying hi and doing the whatnot, and the hellos and the meeting me and greeting me sort of thing. So that was all good. We enjoyed the whole shebang. Anyway, I digress. What have I done? Anyway, I Was waiting to see if somebody was going to show up to talk at me. I don't see anybody coming. Laurie, where are you? I mean, it's no great loss, but it is your birthday. And I figured you'd say hey at least. But that's okay. I digress. All right. Anyway, we'll see. Is she over there now? There she is. Okay. Here I am talking about her. I'm here. I'm here. All right. Happy birthday, little thumper. You got a foot patting on the log today? Are you patting a foot? LOL. LOL. Smiley happy face. What are you doing for your birthday today? Today. Oh, you're welcome. What? You shouldn't be on delay today because I fixed it. I took delay off. 1 second delay is what's in there. It's a whole second you have to wait before you respond to the delay. And I figured, well, a whole second isn't much further than that. We can handle a second, can't we? Oh, Lordy. Oh, what was I going to do today? Was I supposed to sing a song for you? I already sang the birthday song. You missed it. But that's okay. You missed your birthday song. You'll check it out later on. I'm sure you will. That was a muscle spasm. You ever seen me do one of them? It's not like I've ever done one before. Every now and again, you'll see me spasium. Spasium. Muscle spasium. More oops. All right, let's see. I wanted to sing a song today. Turn the page. I was caught in my head this morning, so I'm going to turn the page on you. Here we go. Song lyrics, turn the page. On a long, lonesome highway, east of Omaha, there's a problem with my microphone. It ain't working at all. It's supposed to be an echo, so it sounds something like this. It's so cool when I put my face up close. It looks like I'm about to kiss. I said, you can listen to the engine moan out his old note song. You can think about the women or the girl you knew the night before. But there's thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do and you don't feel much like riding and you just wish this trip was through. So see, here I am on the road again. There I am up on stage. Here I go playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Well, you walk into the restaurant, strung out from the road, and you're feeling the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most of the times you can hear them talk, and other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered, so you dare don't make a stand. Here I am on the road again. Here I go up on stage. There I go playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Out on there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away, and the sweat is pouring out your body. I like the music that you play. And later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. And there I am up on the stage. Here I go playing star again. And there I go. Turn the page. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on stage. There I go. Playing star again. There I go. There I go. All right, there we go. I had to do it. Oh, man. Like I had to make a love to the microphone just for a second, don't you know? There's another song that reminds me of that same song. What in the world? Where did I go? Let's try another song. It's a hotel. The Hotel California. Song lyrics, Hotel California. It's just it's the same song, only different. On a dark and dusty highway, cold wind on my hair, warm smells of cuddles are rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw the sputtering lights. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. And I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. And then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, oh, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Well, her mind is Tiffany twisted. She's got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. And she dances to remember, and some they dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still, those voices are calling from far away. Wake up, you, in the middle of the night, and just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Well, they living it up at the Hotel California. Oh, what a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis, mirrors on the ceilings, the pink champagne on ice. And she said, we're all just prisoners here of our home device. And in the master's chambers, they grew, gathered for the feast. They stabbed it with their steely knives, but they just couldn't kill the beast. And the last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man. We are all promised to receive, but you can check out anytime you like. but you can never leave. I said, welcome to the Hotel California. Oh, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Oh, such a lovely place. And they're living it up at the Hotel California. Oh, what a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. All right, that was that. Go to sleep. More. 1968 was a better year. 1968. Let's see what we can pull up from 1968. She was a baby when I took her to the dance. I took her to my prom. She was a baby. I was robbing the cradle. I was. Well, I say that. She was 3 years younger than I was. Let's see. Songs from 1968. See what we got. Okay. Well, we can do Steppenwolf. I remember Steppenwolf because when I was in the Navy, I'd done a Steppenwolf came out to our it was John Kay and Steppenwolf came out to our uh, uh, what is the thing called, over to our base, and I was working at the gym as the master d'arms of the gymnasium, so I became road crew for John Kay and Steppenwolf. So it was pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to kick off a song for you, um, and it was, well, I guess it was released in 1969, but it'll do. It's close. Song lyrics: Born to be Wild. That would have been you anyway. That would have been you anyway. And so here we go. This one's tributed to Thumper, Little Miss Taylor. And we're going to be, she's going to be born to be wild after I get a drink of this water over here. I got water on all sides today. No, not me. Sure. She plays Miss Innocent now. Yeah, right. Bow, 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 down, bow, down, bow, 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 down, bow, down. Get your motor running. Get out on the highway. Yeah, looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling. Going to make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking in the lightning. Heavy metal thunder racing with the wind now. And the feeling that I'm under, yeah, darling, going to make it happen. I said, take the world in a love embrace. Find it all on you fire all your guns at once and explode into space. I like a turn nature's high. We're born to be wild. Well, born to be wild. We can climb so high. I never want to die. I said, born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Oh, yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we're born to be wild. We can climb so high. I never want to die. 'Cause I'm born to be wild. I said, born to be wild. There you go. All right, there's another one. There's another. There's another. Now, I don't know what year this one was released, and I don't know if I can handle it because I don't know if I really know it. Do-do-ba-da-bee-ba. Bo-da-bee-da-ba-da. Oh no, it's the same one, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I thought they were huh, released May of 1968. So 1 month before you were born, you wily one. 1 month before you were born, released Born to Be Wild. They were expecting you. Yeah. Don't tell the little love machine, the gremlin. Yeah, right. Oh no, not me. I think I was driving the gremlin at that time. My little green car. Isn't that correct? I believe it was a little green car. My little green gremlin. It was a green machine, if you know what I mean. Oh, let's see. See if there's any other 1998 songs that we know. Song lyrics 1998. Oh, 1998 lyrics containing the eh, songs from 1998 in a karaoke with lyrics. Okay, well, let's see. Everybody backstage in the style of the Backstreet Boy. What? Best songs from 19. That ain't right. Journey's greatest hits. That ain't right. We're not allowed to do that. That's all. That's all. What's the word? Copyrighted. I'm not allowed to do that. Should be something else for me to be able to do though. Songs from 1998. That boy, the boy is mine. You got to be kidding. 1 week, nobody's supposed to be here. The Kiss. This Kiss? This Kiss by Faith Hill? Wait a minute, that can't be 1998. It's 1998. 1968, top 20. There. All right. Yummy, yummy. Hurdy-gurdy, man. La La means I love you. Midnight Confession. Mighty Quinn. Cry Like a Baby. Born to Be Wild. Tighten Up. Cowboys and to Girls. Money, Money. Oh, is that right? Money, 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 money. Grace in the Grass. Women, women. I've got to get a message to you. Spooky, Girl Watcher, Magic Carpet Ride. I ain't for Magic Carpet Ride. Really? Well, I can do that one. I'll try it. Song lyrics, Magic Carpet Ride. I think. No, that's not what I was thinking. I'm not going to go for that. I don't think I can do it. It wasn't what I was thinking it was. Oh, there we go. We can do that one, though. All right, I'll do that one. Song lyrics, Hello, I Love You, The Doors. All right, here we go. One more. Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? I said, hello, I love you. Let me jump in your game. I said, hello, I love you. Won't me tell me your name? I love you. Let me jump in your game. She's walking down the street, blind to every eye she meets. Do you think you'll be the guy to make the queen of the angels sigh? Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? I said hello. I love you. Let me jump in your game. I said hello. I love you. Won't you tell me your name? I said hello. I love you. Let me jump in your game. She's holding her head so high, like a statue in the sky. Her arms are wicked and her legs are long. Wish she's moving. My brain screams out this song. Sidewalks crushes her, at her feet like a dog that begs for something sweet. Do you hope you'll make her see you fool? Do you hope you to pluck this dusky jewel? I said, hello, 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 I want you. Hello, I need my body. Hello, 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 hello. All right, that was the Doors. Okay. You don't know whether I was driving my green car when I took you to the prom? Well, so much for that. I'm sure I was driving the Gremlin. The green Gremlin. I don't know. Maybe I was driving my red car with the white roof. My little Ford. Was it a Ford? No, it was my first car. Ford Falcon. Yeah, it was a Ford. The green one or the Falcon? Ford Falcon. Red car, white roof. That could have been it because no, I'm pretty sure it was the green one because I bought my Gremlin after I bought the Falcon. I had the Falcon for about a year or so, but no, I don't know. Yeah, that was the green one. Yeah, that was my little Gremlin green machine. Yes, it was a love machine. Don't you know what I mean? Anyway, here we go. We got something going on here today. Today we got things going on that we need to talk about. We certainly do. Out there in popped up yesterday. I didn't even get a chance to hear anything about it until yesterday. The New Mally Festival. Of course, it's a coster, and I'm usually not on the costers, but this one, and it's only like $2. $2 for Thursday, which was yesterday, but today you can get in for $5 today or tomorrow, and tomorrow, I guess. $5, 12 and under is free. Um, Friday today from 6 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 12:30 a.m. So we hours of the night. Plus Saturday 4 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. So I'm sorry, 12:30. 4 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. 12:30 a.m. Boy, I wish I'd get my mind straight here. You got the morning time, 12:30 a.m. Morning. And it's reoccurring daily between Friday and Saturday. It's at 4700 Highway Z out in New Mally, Missouri, 633-635. Phone number to call out there is 636-825-5158. New Mally Festival kicks off this Thursday, which was yesterday, June 9th. Brings the kids and the grandkids for a fun-filled evening featuring a magic show, a balloon artists, face paintings, vehicles, and demonstrations from the local first responder agencies, and more. Admission is only $5 per person or $1 with the canned good at the doors. $4 with the canned good at the door. Let's see. Friday night it is June the 10th. That'd be today. Festival gates open up at 6 p.m. The Festival Queens will be announced on the main stage. The pageant will begin at 7 p.m., followed by live music and by Turning Point. So, hey, Turning Point, there you go. At 8 p.m., admission is $5 per person. 12 and under is free. Doesn't say anything about bringing a canned good. So, you're out of luck. You missed the canned good day. Saturday, June the 11th, features a full day of activities, starting with a festival parade at 12:30 p.m. That'll be in the daytime, 12 noon 30, and then a baby contest beginning at 4:30 p.m. If my grandson gets down there, y'all ain't gonna have a chance. He's just the cutest little bugger. Anyway, there will be live music starting at 4 p.m. and cornhole tournaments starting at 4:30 p.m. So Saturday's admission is $5 per person, $12 and under for a fee. Don't forget, Carnival rides will be down there. $25 for a 1 day pass, good for one ride session. Which I don't get that. I don't know what that means, but anyway, stay up to date and planned activities by following the New Melly Festival Facebook page, page. So there'll be some more stuff going on in New Melly this year if you follow the New Melly Facebook page, because they didn't show anything out there, other than that. Okay, we got some more stuff going on. What are we going to bring this exciting, adventurous things to you by? How about the uh, Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet, located at 416 South 5th Street here in St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. Go down and say hi to Bev and Tim at the Helping Hands Thrift Shop and uh, Foster Care Closet. Okay, there you go. Block party. That's what's going on down at the Foundry Arts Center, and that'll be going on from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the 11th. That'll be Saturday, tomorrow, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're going to be having all kinds of interactive art projects for children of all ages, food trucks, beer booths, live music, heavy machinery, and steamroller painting. So come on down for the block party at the Foundry Art Center. And then what else we got? One more thing. We'll talk about the Silver Bullet Band. Going to be down at the Hot Summer Nights. That's here in Frenchtown, close to me, 2nd Street, between Morgan and Clark Street. And that will be from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. on June the 11th. So that'll be Saturday as well. So if you get tired of being at the arts center, when you get done over there, you can slip on up to the Hot Summer Nights and enjoy the concert over there, which will be Silver Bullet Band with special guests, Fine to Drive. Those are the undrunkard specials, those folks that are fine to drive. Yeah. Hot Summer Nights are coming to Frenchtown. Join us for a summer of hot music, great times with friends, and some good food. Yep, that's right, and drink. Hot Summer Nights concert series will run the second Saturday in June, July, and August. Join us from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the 600 to 900 blocks of North 2nd Street in historic Frenchtown. The first band starts at 7:30 p.m. Good News Brewery on hand, the Two Plumbers Brewery, and the Third Wheel Brewery Company will have the beer available for purchase. La Belle Vette will have cocktails, and there will be food trucks. Bring your lawn chairs to this free outdoor concert. No outside beverages and or drinks are allowed. And that's your activities that'll be coming up. The Little Green Machine. Wasn't there a song like that? The Green Machine or the Love Machine? It was my love machine. Don't you know what I mean? Don't think there was a green machine. Now, there was a green machine, and they were um, football players at in prison in the first The Longest Yard, which was the Burt Reynolds one, not the Adam Sandler one. The Burt Reynolds Longest Yard, not the Adam Sandler Longest Yard. They were the Green Machine because that was the color of the football uniforms that they could get. Love Machine, there was one of those songs. Song lyrics, My Love Machine. My love, I was always able to write my way out. Songs always made sense to me. Now I find that when I look down, every page is empty. Oh, there is nothing to describe except the moon still bright against the worrying sky. I pray the trees will get their leaves soon. And so tell me where to put my love. I don't wait for time to do what it does. I don't know where to put my love. And when it comes, it was stranger than I ever had imagined. No cracking up open of heaven, but quiet and still. All my friends are getting ill. So tell me where to put my love. I want for time to down do what it does. I don't know where to put my love. This song is not well. It's supposed to be. It's not uh the one I know. Anyway, song lyrics. Love Machine. Love Machine. The Miracles. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Yeah, baby. I'm just a love machine, hugging and a kissing find. Well, I think it's a high time, where I think what I think of you. My mind blows a fuse, baby. And when I look in your eyes, my meter starts to rise. I become so confused. My voltage regulator cools. And when I'm a sitting next to you, electricity starts to flow and my indicators start to glow. Whoa, I'm just a love machine. And I won't work for nobody but you, baby. I'm just a love machine. Yeah, baby. A hugging and a kissing fiend. I'm just a love machine. And I won't work for nobody but you, baby. I'm just a love machine. A hugging and a kissing fiend. I'm as gentle as a lamb. I'm not. Uh-oh. Got an unknown caller coming. Well, I'm going to answer it. Hello, and how are you? Hey, this here's, yeah, yes, it is Mr. Briscoe, and you are live on the Shen Show. Yeah, you are live on the Shen Show, only they can't hear you, so it's a one-sided conversation. You don't want to be recorded on the Shen Show? Oh, all right. That's okay. Oh, it will? Oh, okay. Well, give me about 10 minutes to wrap it up because, give me a little bit longer than that. What time you got to, will you be at off work? Oh, well, that's 5 minutes. I guess we better have that conversation. But, well, what did you need? Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. You bet. You too. Bye. That was my new nurse practitioner that I just went to visit the other day. She was talking about a medication that I was using for blood pressure relief, and she had talked to Dr. Tam about it, and well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get it or something of that nature. I do not know. Anyway, let me see here. Looks like the time for story for the kids, bedtime story of some sort for the kids. Um, what are we going to do here? First grade, second grade, any grade it happens. First grade, second grade, all the grades it happens. I said the first graders, second graders, third graded too. One of these days, them kids are going to be you. The Tales of Peter Rabbit. Um, we done the other tale with Thumper Rabbit just the other day. We done la 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 la. Bambi. Well, we know this one's a short one. It's a tale of Ricky Tikki Tavi. Ricky Tikki Tavi was a mongoose. Yes, he was. He was a mongoose. So, hey, kids, looks like it's TV time. TV story time. That is with TV Grandpa. And so, without further ado, here is a story just for you. Yep, I'm going to put a little read on for you so that you feel comfortable knowing who TV Grandpa is. So, it's TV Grandpa Shen, starting right now to begin. Hey kids, time to jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head, because it's TV Grandpa going to put you to sleep again. Here we go, TV Grandpa Ricky Tikki Tavi. At the hole where he went in, Red Eye called to old Wrinkle Skin, and he what little hear what little Red Eye saith. Nag, nag, come up and dance with death. Well, eye to eye and head to head, keep the measures, nag. Well, this shall end when one is dead. Well, at any pleasure, nag. Turn turn for turn and twist for twist. Run and hide the nag. Ha ha! The hooded death has missed. Whoa! Bitte, bitted the nag. And so we're talking about Ricky Tikki Tavi. He is a mongoose who fights uh, those big snakes, the ones with the big thingies on them. What are they called? Anybody know? Anybody? Anybody know? Cobras, king cobras. That's what he fights. So this is a story of the great war that Ricky Tikki Tavi fought single-handedly through the bathrooms of the big bungalow in Sejoli, uh, Connement, and Desiree Darzi, the Tallow helped him, and Chuchurunda, the masked rat, who never comes out in the middle of the floor, but always creeps round by the wall, gave him advice. But Ricky Tikki Tavi did the real fighting. He was a mongoose, rather like a little cat in his fur and his tail, but quite like a weasel in his head and his habits. His eyes and the end of his restless nose were pink. He could scratch himself anywhere he pleased with any leg, front or back. There he chose to use, and that he chose to use, he could fluff up his tail till it looked like a bottle brush and was a war cry as he scuttled through the long grass. And as he scuttled through the long grass was Ricky Tikki Tavi, Ricky Tikki Tee. One day, a summer flood washed him out to the barrow where he lived with his father and mother, and well, washed him out of the burrow where he lived with his father and mother, and carried him, kicking and clunking, down the roadside ditch. And he found a little wisp of grass floating there, and he clung to it, eh, and he lost his senses. When he revived, he was lying in the hot sun on the middle of a garden path, very dragged indeed. And a small boy was saying, "Here is a dead mongoose. Let's have a funeral." "No," said his mother. "Let's take him in and dry him. Perhaps he isn't really dead." So they took him into the house, and a big man picked him up between his fingers and thumb and said that he was not dead, but half choked. And so they wrapped him in cotton wool and warmed him over a little fire. And he opened his eyes and he sneezed. Now, the said the big man, he was an Englishman who had just moved into the bungalow. "Don't frighten him, and we'll see what he'll do. It isn't the hardest thing in the world to frighten a mongoose because he is eaten up from noise and he is eaten up from nose to tail with curiosity. The motto of all mongoose families is run and find out." And Rikki Tikki was a true mongoose. He looked at the cotton wool, decided that it was not good to eat, and he ran all around the table, sat up, put his fur in order, scratched himself, and jumped on the small boy's shoulder. "Don't frighten Teddy," said his father. Well, that's his way of making friends. "Ouch! He's tickling under my chin," said Teddy. Rikki Tikki looked down between the boy's collar and neck, snuffed uh, at his ear, and climbed down to the floor, where he sat rubbing his nose. "Good gracious," said Teddy's mother, "and that's a wild creature. I suppose he's so tame because we have been kind to him." "All mongooses are like that," said her husband. "If Teddy doesn't pick him up by the tail or try to put him in a cage, he'll run in and out of the house all day long." Rikki Tikki liked it immensely, and when it was finished, he went out into the veranda and he sat in the sunshine and he fluffed up his fur to make it dry to the roots. And then he felt better. "There are more things to find out about this house," he said to himself, "and then all my family could find out in all their lives. I shall certainly stay and find out." And so he spent all that day roaming over the house. He nearly drowned himself in the bathtub, put his nose in the ink on a writing tablet, and he burned it on the end of the big man's cigar, for he climbed up in the big man's lap to see how writing was done. At night time, he ran into Teddy's nursery to watch how kerosene lamps were lighted. And when Teddy went to bed, Rikki Tikki climbed up too. But he was a restless companion because he had to get up and attend to every noise all through the night and find out what made it. Teddy's mother and father came in, and the last thing to look at their boy, and Rikki Tikki was awake on the pillow. "I don't like that," said Teddy's mother. "He may bite the child." "He'll do no such thing," said the father. "Teddy's safer with that little beast than if he had bloodhounds to watch him. If a snake comes into the nursery now, but Teddy's mother wouldn't think of anything so awful. Early in the morning, Ricky Ticky, he came to early breakfast in the veranda, riding on Teddy's shoulder, and they gave him bananas and some boiled egg. Now he sat all on all their laps, one after the other, because every uh, well brought up mongoose always hopes to be a house mongoose someday and have rooms to run about in. And Ricky's mother, she used to live in a general's house at Szechually, had carefully told Ricky what to do if ever he came across white men. And then Ricky Ticky went out into the garden to see what was in there to be seen. It was a large garden, only half cultivated, with beans as big as summer houses, of Marshall Neil roses, limes and orange trees, clumps of bamboo, and thickets of high grass. Rikki Tikki licked his lips. "And this is a splendid hunting ground," he said, and his tail grew bottle brushy at the thought of it, and he scuttled up and down the garden, sniffing here and there, till he heard very sorrowful voices in a thorn bush. It was Darzee, the tailor bird, and his wife, and they had made a beautiful nest by pulling two big leaves together and stitching them up the edges with fibers, and had filled the hollow with cotton and downy fluff, and the nest swayed to and fro as they sat on the rim and cried. "What is the matter?" asked Rikki Tikki. "We are very miserable," said Darzee. "One of our babies fell out of the nest yesterday, and Nag ate him." Said Rikki Tikki, "and that is very sad. But I'm a stranger here. Who is Nag?" And Darzee and his wife only cowered down in the nest without answering, for far from the thick grass at the foot of the brush there came a low hiss, a horrible cold sound that made Rikki Tikki jump back 2 clear feet, and then, inch by inch, out of the grass rose up the head and spread hood of Nag, a big black cobra, and he was 5 feet long from tongue to tail. When he had lifted up 1/3 of himself clear off the ground, he stayed balanced to he stayed balancing to and fro exactly as a dandelion tuft balanced in the wind, and he looked at Rikki Tikki with the wicked snake eyes that never changed their expression. Whatever the snake may be thinking of was, "Who is Nag?" said he. "I am Nag, the great god Brahm put his mark upon all our people." And when the first cobra appeared, his hood to keep the sun off Brahm as he slept, look and be afraid. He spread out his hood more than ever, and Rikki Tikki saw the special marks on the back of it that looked exactly like the eye part of a hook and eye fastening tool. He was afraid for the moment. But it is impossible for a mongoose to stay frightened for any length of time. And though Rikki Tikki had never met a live cobra before. His mother had fed him on the dead ones, and he knew that all a grown mongoose's business in life is to fight and eat snakes. Now, Nag knew that too, and at the bottom of his cold heart he was afraid. Well, said Ricky Ticky, and his tail began to fluff up again. Marks or no marks, do you think it is right for you to eat fluffing out of the nest? Nag was thinking to himself and watching the last little movement in the grass behind Rikki Tikki. He knew that mongoose in the garden meant death sooner or later for him and his family. But he wanted to get Rikki Tikki off his guard. And so he dropped his head a little and he put it on one side. Let us talk, he said. Well, you eat eggs. Why should not I eat birds? Behind you, look, behind you, sang Desert Darcy. Rikki Tikki knew better than to waste time in staring, so he jumped up in the air as high as he could, and just under him whizzed by the head of Nagina, Nag's wicked wife. She had crept up behind him as he was talking to make an end of him. He heard her savage hiss as the stroke missed, and he came down almost across her back. And if he had been an old mongoose, he would have known that when the time to break her back with one bite, but he was afraid of the terrible lashing return stroke of the cobra. He bit indeed, but did not bite long enough, and he jumped clear of the tail, whisking tail, leaving Nagina torn and angry. Wicked, wicked Desiree Darzi, said Nag, lashing up as high as he could reach toward the nest in the thorn bush. But Desiree had built it out of reach of snakes, and it only swayed to and fro. Rikki Tikki felt his eyes growing red and hot. When a mongoose's eyes grow red, he is angry, and he sat back on his tail and hind legs like a little kangaroo. And looked all around him and chattered with rage. But Nag and Gina had disappeared into the grass. When a snake misses its strike, it never says nothing or gives any sign of what it means to do next. Rikki Tikki did not care to follow them, for he did not feel sure that he could manage two snakes at once, and so he trotted off to the gravel path near the house and sat down to think. I was a, it was a serious matter for him. If you read the old books of nature and natural history, you will find they say that when the mongoose fights the snakes and the snake and happens to get bitten, he runs off and eats some herb that cures him. Now that is not true. The victory is only a matter of quickness of eye and quickness of foot. Snakes blow against mongoose, and mongooses jump. And as no eye can follow the motion of a snake's head when it strikes, This makes things much more wonderful than any magic herb. Rikki Tikki knew he was a young mongoose, and it made him all the more pleased to think that he had managed to escape a blow from behind. It gave him confidence in himself. And when Teddy came running down the path, Rikki Tikki was ready to be petted. But just as Teddy was stopping, something ringled a little in the dust, and a tiny voice said, "Be careful, I'm Death." It was Karat, the dusty brown snake that lies for choice on the dusty earth. Oh, I guess it that lies in the dust on the dusty earth, and his bite is as dangerous as the cobra's, but he is so small that nobody thinks of him, and so he does more harm to people. Well, Rikki Tikki's eyes grew red again, and he danced up to Karat with the peculiar rocking, swaying motion that he had inherited from his family. It looked very funny, but it is so perfectly balanced at a gait that you can fly off from it at any angle you please. And in dealing with snakes, that is advantageous. Well, if Rikki Tikki had only known that I didn't know this was going to be such a long story. Are you still with me, Miss Lori? I'm still telling the story. I still got to go. It looks like it. I see a like still. A facial, a group of people. Well, it's one. That's an hour and 11 minutes. Okay, are you enjoying the story? Okay, good. Here we go. Back into it. If Reiki Tiki had only known he was doing a much more dangerous thing than fighting Nag, for Karat was so small that, and he can turn so quickly that unless Ricky did bit him close to the back of the head, he would get the return stroke in his eye or his lip. But Ricky did not know. His eyes were all red, and he rocked back and forth, looked for a good place to hold Karat. Karat struck out. Ricky jumped sideways and tried to run in, but the wicked little dusky gray head lashed within a fraction of his shoulder, and he had to jump over the body, and the head followed his heels closely. Teddy shouted to the house, "Oh, look here! Our mongoose is killing a snake." And Ricky Ticky heard a scream from Teddy's mother, and his father ran out with a stick. But by the time he came up, Karat was had lunged out once too far, and Ricky Ticky had sprung, jumped on the snake's back, dropped his head for between the forelegs, bitten as high up the back as he could get a hold, and he rolled away. The bite paralyzed Karat, and Ricky Ticky was just going to eat him up from the tail after the custom of his family at dinner, when he remembered that a full meal makes a slow mongoose, and if he wanted all his strength and quickness ready, he must keep himself thin. He went away for a dust bath under the uh, castor oil bush, and while Teddy's father beat the dead Karat with the use of that. What is the use of that? Thought Rikki Tikki. I have settled it all. And then Teddy's mother picked him up from the dust and hugged him, crying that he had saved Teddy from death. And Teddy's father said that he was a providence. And Teddy looked on with big, scared eyes. Ricky Tikki was rather amused at all the fuss, which, of course, he didn't understand. Teddy's mother might just as well have petted Teddy for playing in the dust. Uh, and Ricky was thoroughly enjoying himself. Well, that night at dinner, and fro, rock, walking to and fro among the wine glasses on the table, he might have sniffed himself 3 times over with nice things. But he remembered Nag and Gina and thought it was very pleasant to be patted and petted by Teddy's mother and to sit on Teddy's shoulder. His eyes would get red from time to time, and he would go off into his long war cry of "Rickety, rickety, rickety, tick, tick, ticky, ticky, ticky." Teddy cried, yeah, carried him off to bed, and insisted on Ricky Ticky sleeping under his chin. Well, Ricky Tikki was too well bred to bite or scratch, but as soon as Teddy was asleep, he went off for his nightly walks around the house, and in the dark he ran up against Chuchundra, Chuchundra, the masked rat, creeping around by the wall. Chuchundra is a broken-hearted little beast. He whimpers and creeps all the night, trying to make up his mind to run into the middle of the room, but he never gets there. "Don't kill me," said Chitranda, almost weeping. "Ricky Ticky, don't kill me. Uh, do you think a snake killer kills muskrats?" said Ricky Ticky. "Well, those who kill snakes get killed by snakes," said Chachandra, eh, more sorrowfully than ever. "And how am I to be sure that Nag won't mistake me for you some dark night?" "There's not the least danger," said Ricky Ticky, "but Nag is in the garden, and I know you don't get get there. My cousin Chawa, the rat, told me," said Chawarunda, and then he stopped. "Told you what?" "Hush, Nag is everywhere. Ricky Ticky, you should have talked to Chu in the garden." "I didn't. I didn't. So you must tell me quick, Chicharunda, or I'll bite you." Chicharunda sat down and cried till the tears rolled down off his whiskers. "I am very poor. I am a very poor man," he sobbed. "I never had spirit enough to run out into the middle of the room." "Hush! I mustn't tell you anything. Can't you hear, Ricky Ticky?" Ricky Ticky listened. The house was as still, but he thought he could just catch the faintest scratching in the wood, and noticed a faint scratching in the wood, a noise as faint as the all wasps. A wasp, a wasp walking on the window pane. The dry scratches of a snake's skin, the scratching of a snake. Uh-oh, lost it. I'm getting tired. Uh-oh, this ain't good. What if I go to sleep? Oh no, she's gonna call me Monday because she'll she only had to 4 o'clock, so she only had 5 minutes. So, but I'm losing my thought here, so I guess I'm gonna read the rest of this tomorrow. That be okay? Because I'm falling asleep. I'm putting myself to sleep with a bedtime story. Isn't that the pits? I'll do the Bible, I mean the daily bread, and I'll do more of it tomorrow. Ricky Ticky will be more uh, covered more tomorrow. No, there, there we go. I'll do it more of it tomorrow. So, okay, it's time for the daily bread portion of the program. And the daily bread portion of the program today is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Today's reading in the Daily Briscoe, in today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 is 2 Chronicles 34 through 36 and John 19, 1 through 22. So don't forget to catch your reading, and yeah, you'll get those scriptures. All right, time enough. Time enough is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. And we are going to be reading Ecclesiastes 3 1 through 13. And so here we go. Ecclesiastes 3 1 through 13. A time for everything. There is a time for everything, a season for every activity under the heavens, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. What do workers gain from their toil? I have seen the burden God has laid on the human race. He has called everything beautiful in its time, but He has also set eternity in the human heart. And yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. Know that there is nothing better for people than to be happy and to do good while they live, that each of them may eat and drink and find satisfaction in all their toil. That is the gift of God. All right, there you go. That was Ecclesiastes 3 1 through 13, which concludes the daily bread portion of the program. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe tomorrow or today, later on. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is the daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow or later today, whatever, for the Bible with Briscoe 2022. Alrighty, my friends, I got one more song for you, and it goes like this. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye. Bye, my friends. It's a time to go. I said goodbye. I said goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. Oh, so goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, oh. Alrighty then. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe, the Nut on the Shin Show. We're wrapping it up and we're about ready to go. We want to thank Lori for spending her birthday with us. We like to enjoy our fans out there and just thump along, thump thumper. You just thump along. All right. Happy trails to you, bunny trails, that is. Happy trails to you, bunny trails, that is. I've been on a bunny trail, and bunny trails go in all directions, and that, my friends, will get you lost in the woods. All right. Anyway, I digress. All right, here we go. I'm out. I love you. I love you all. Have a very blessed day. And as always, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here. And I hope that you are too. Bye.